Welcome to astrobix.com Vedic Astrology Webcasts. A palm has many signs other than the lines. Some common signs present in a palm are star, cross, triangle, island, square, circle, spot, trident and tassel. In this webcast, we will talk about the various signs on the palm and the general predictions that you can make on the basis of these signs. The star is a sign of great significance in a palm wherever it makes its appearance. It's a fortunate sign with one or two exceptions. The results related to a star vary according to the portion of the hand where it lies or the line with which it's connected. It's a symbol of good luck and a sudden success in a person's life. When a line ends in a star, it signifies that the native will achieve great heights in his life. However, this success may come to him at a heavy cost or a price. Star on the mount of Jupiter promises great success, power, wealth, and recognition. The star in the center of the mount of Saturn is a sign of terrible fatality. A star on the mount of Sun gives immense wealth and fame, but all this will be devoid of happiness. Such wealth or success will come too late in the life of an individual or will be at the cost of health, happiness and peace of mind. The square is one of the most interesting signs on a hand and are very few in number. It's often referred to as the mark of preservation. The squares are usually found on the lines but are also found rarely on the mounts. When the line of fates run across the square, the danger of a great financial crisis in the life of the native will be averted. When a square is present outside the line of fate but only touches it, it represents the preservation from an accident. When the line of head runs through a well-formed square, it symbolizes endurance or preservation of the brain from a terrible strain of work or from anxiety. When the line of heart runs through a square, it represents a great trouble in well-established relationships of two people. A square on the mount of Venus inside the line of life denotes a protection from the trouble caused due to strong affection for the native. The cross is also very significant in the study of a palm. The characteristics of a cross are opposite to that of the star, and it is rarely found as a favorable sign. It indicates trouble, disappointment, danger, and sometimes crisis in the life of the subject. A cross on the mount of Jupiter is a good sign to have on the hand. It indicates that at least one great affection will come into the life of the subject. A cross on the mount of Saturn warns of the dangers from a violent accident. On the mount of Sun, it's a terrible sign of disappointment in the pursuit of fame, art, or wealth. A cross on the mount of Moon denotes a fatal influence of imagination. Such a person deceives himself by always being in the dream world. A cross present on any line denotes the opposition of relatives in one's career and further a drastic change in fortunes. An island is often considered an unfortunate sign, and its significance is related to the line or the portion of the hand on which it is found. It's interesting to know that it frequently relates to hereditary evils. It's primarily found on the lines, but it's also found on the mount sometimes. A heavily marked island on the line of head indicates a disease related to the brain or the nervous system. When there is one distinct island in the center of the line of heart, it denotes weaknesses related to the heart. When an island is on the line of life, it denotes an acute illness in the life of the native. When on the line of fate, it represents some heavy loss of worldly things. A line running from the mount of Venus into an island represents disrepute and troubles in love life. A triangle can be seen as distinct and a clear sign on the palm and is considered a favorable sign that represents a flourishing mind. A person with a triangle in the hand may never achieve great heights of success, but he will be a responsible person with great mental equanimity. A trident is considered most favorable mark on the palm irrespective of its position. It always increases the qualities of a mount or a line on which it is present. If found on a mount, The trident enhances the qualities of the neighboring mount along with the main mount. A tassel is usually found at the end of main lines. It's usually considered an inauspicious sign. For example, its presence at the end of the lifeline depicts the weakening of an individual and drastic deterioration of health with age. Thank you for watching this webcast. Visit astrobix.com for more free Vedic astrology.